Target. Yeah, good, another good win. I mean, got a little hairy there late, but Alex Colomay really deserves a ton of credit. He needed an outing like that. We needed him to produce for us right there, and he did it. He was efficient. I would feel pretty good that he'll be good to go tomorrow also, just with the workload and the way that he got those 5 outs for us. Jake set the tone, no doubt. I mean, just more of what we saw in the Detroit series. I know he gave up the solo homer, but other than that, I mean, the command of the fastball, opening up so many avenues with the split, the slider combination, he was really, really good. The decision to take him out, we talk about it all the time. It's a challenging decision. He's probably not happy about it, which I don't expect him to be happy about it, but that was, at that point, I thought was the game with Donaldson coming up, and probably the best matchup for us to win it was with Chaz Rowe in there, and it worked out that time. They're not always going to work, but it worked that time. Offensively, we kind of kept adding. I think the best run we got was CJ's add-on there in the 8th. We needed somehow to separate that game a little bit. Mallix comes up, gets a huge hit. Johnny lays down a bunt, and we got traffic on the bases, and then CJ gets the sac fly. So overall, good win, a lot of participation with a lot of people.
Going back to Colomay, when did you're sometimes reluctant to ask him to get 5 outs?
Yeah.
How did that kind of unfold? And you just wanted to stall?
There wasn't a ton of thought tonight. It was we had a chance to win the game. I felt like where we were at, he was our best option at that point. Get him in, and hopefully that sets up Alex in a good direction going forward, because we know the month of April was challenging. Looks like he's turning a corner, and outings like this, in theory, should really get your confidence going.
So you were going to get him to the mound to face Donaldson?
Yes. Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, we would have made 9 visits. I would have had every infielder go over there and thrown over every ball.
So it really isn't that long ago when you were saying he was a little bit broken. What is he doing differently now to succeed?
He's just throwing strikes. He's getting ahead in the count. He's throwing a lot of strikes. The stuff pretty much has been the same. Early on, we just saw some errant fastballs up in the zone, some backup cutters, and you're going to see that at times. But if you watch, the trajectory of his pitches from the side, it all looks the same coming out right now. I think that's what makes him so special with the fastball cutter combination. That hitters just don't recognize that cutter till late, and that's where he gets it off the end of the bat or swing and misses.
He doesn't seem to have lost any confidence during that stretch.
No, he definitely hasn't, and that's what you get from having as much success as he's had over a 2-3 year period now.
He's a tough guy to read, though. As you watch him pitch, though, it does seem like maybe does look a little more, I don't know if it's confident or aggressive or something out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he realized probably 2 weeks ago or whatever it was that he probably needed to make an adjustment as far as making sure that he was getting strike one. I mean, we talk about from spring training to the season, all of it, the value of the 0 pitch and the 1-1 pitch. That really controls a lot of the at-bat. And I think I don't know this for sure, but if you went back and looked, I would guess that Alex has done that at a much higher clip here lately than maybe the first 2 weeks of the year.
He was going to get the 9th. There wasn't a backup plan at that point.
No, he was going to get it. Yeah, I'm glad he only threw, 20 pitches?
About that.
Yeah, something like that. So he had it.
You did get good teams make their own breaks. You kind of say, I mean, at times they made a couple errors. You had the ball that went off Alvarado's foot, went right to Miller.
Yeah.
I feel like things were maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Joey was positioned on that ball, if he would have caught it if it gets by him. But yeah, I mean, as soon as that happened, Charlie said, things are going in our favor tonight, obviously. But like you said, when you have things go like that, you got to capitalize on it. I think we're doing that. Last night, the bunt with Johnny Field, that was something that we were able to capitalize on to allow us not to get out with Johnny, and then it allowed one more extra at bat for CJ.
Yeah, until the last run, you didn't have an extra base hit either.
Right.
So you got 4 runs without an extra base hit for the most part of the night. You going to get to 500 tomorrow?
That's the goal. No predictions, though.
But that's not the goal in the sense of
that's the goal tomorrow.
That's a landmark for where you were.
Sure. I mean, yeah, but we're not. I don't think anybody's settled with 500, but we got to get there first. I think we've been close a couple times, but obviously we want to win tomorrow and keep it going.
Kevin, how big has the running game been? You had a couple of big moves tonight, Alex and Span, and even Johnny Field.
Yeah, I mean, look, we talk about the running game quite a bit, and the last thing we want to do is make, over aggressive outs on the bases. But this is a little bit different club. We've got some guys, a veteran with Gomez and Span that have a track record of stealing bases. Malix, who definitely can steal bases, is kind of learning his way. Malix tonight on the bases, he held off from running, and sometimes those are the best decisions. They go unnoticed because you're not running. I know he stole in the first, but then as soon as he did, or his first at bat, as soon as he did that, he tips off everybody, which is fine. But he was smart enough not to go until he got in that 3-2 count. So it's pretty fun to sit back and watch Malix's progress, maturation on the bases, and how much he can do to help us.
And how much it helps the hitter, because now the batter has to look over and think, okay, is Malix going to go? Is Denard going to go in that same spot?
I don't know how much to hit. I hope the hitter's not looking too much at it.
No, but I mean, the hitter's getting an advantage because the pitcher is thinking that way.
Oh, gotcha. Well, maybe in theory they get him more fastballs, but yeah.
You would describe what Carlos Gomez looked like in the dugout?
With the glasses? I don't know. Did he buy those?
They were like styrofoam
Yeah,
cups,
I
right?
know. Yeah. He looked good. I got to get him back in the lineup, though.
Yeah.